We can work on that. That'll be part of your character arc. Welcome everyone. All right, perfect. So let us jump back in. We are here in Nomengard. The party having come to the kings, 𝐀𝐜𝐜𝐜𝐿 and 𝐂𝐜𝐜𝐜𝐿, and made a deal with them to help defeat the shape changer that has infiltrated their midst in exchange for some magic items. And you found the solution through pricking everyone just one drop of blood to see if it was purple. And you did indeed find the intruder. Warren, as he was named, seemingly one of the survivors of the shapeshifters, turned out to be a shapeshifter himself. And now, as his purple blood is revealed in the light of Pop's staff, you look up at him. His face drops, literally just dissolves away. His eyes, except his eyes, stay in place, and then they start splitting, and even the very anatomy of his skull starts rearranging before you as his mouth kind of spreads across his entire head, and then his eyes completely disappear into the opening and then reappear again. And everyone here can please make a wisdom saving throw as this horrid visage, this face warping and transforming before you shivers your timbers. Yes, those of you who have inspiration, you can check it on your character sheet, the little bright star on the top right. Oh, I also have to do this. Activate this for everyone. And did anybody hear the music? Is that muted for me? Only running water? Okay. Alright, as long as you can hear Adam. Okay. Alright. The flesh tears and dissolves and warps and sinks in it, and you can see the bone rearranging like clay, even as his hands laid aside. Just... oh, very nice rolls. Okay. Yes, that's probably a good idea. It's the spooky vibes. Gentleness, okay. This, we see you succeed. Pop succeeds, of course, in his impenetrable mind. Pierre on I see your soul. Yeah. Alright. Also, actually, let's go ahead and do this right now. Since some of you failed. They actually rolled pretty gosh darn well. These are some tough-minded gnomes. Alright. I guess, yeah. Alright. Oh, and sorry. And Pierre. Jesus. as this horrific visage, unsettling visage, is displayed before you. Gentleness and Pierre, you shriek out in horror and try to move back away from this creature. As you scream, it wakes the sleeping gnomes all around, and they all see, as you can't quite tell, but on the back of his head, all of this shape-shifting is going on too, and his face is warping all around, eyes and mouths and ears sinking into and out of his scalp. But only two of them are actually frightened. And then, that was just the immediate action at the start of his turn. He will then... Yes, he will do this first. In rage, he's going to slam twice into Pierre. At advantage. As the face warps and the huge mouth stretches, almost completely reaching and like bisecting his head at the nape of his neck, he pulls it back and just starts shrieking at you, and starts wailing away at you with a 23 and a 24 to hit. And his arms stretch out, just completely, like, almost like it's gonna reach out to Lisi behind you as he reaches over your shoulder. Then he grabs you by the back of the neck and starts slamming you up into the cave ceiling, and then like punches your gut. You take 7 and then 13, dropping you unconscious. This horrid strength. It's not even the strength, so it's it's like Mr. Fantastic, just this body order just stretching out his limbs, the flesh, and his limbs do get like thinner as they go out, like he's not really adding that much more flesh, and he tangles around you and starts battering you, getting you right in the weak points of your armor, and you drop unconscious. And as he yes, he shout out, and he puts his long hands to the ceiling. Not even that. I think it's on like a 6-foot ceiling. Maybe not even. 6-foot ceiling. Reaches up and pulls himself up as his fingers stick, and he will bonus action disengage and crawl along the ceiling. Oops. Here. And down here, over Fiddlestib, Pop, Foul, and Gentleness, just right over your heads as you try to swing at him or cower away. And yes, those are all his actions. As he's still partly in this gnomish form, he still hasn't like shapeshifted into the true form yet, and so he's just like this weird extended out gnome with his face warping in and out, and that bright gnomish hair. I guess it's more like, for these guys, it's like shimmery raven black. It's just like growing in and out in patches. And that is the first turn. Let's see. Oh, are you not in the... Yes. My bad. Go ahead. Okay, bro. You are frightened. You will, you will repeat the save at the end of your turn, but for now, you have disadvantage on these ability checks and attack rolls, and you cannot get closer to your the source of your fear, the shape changer. I thought it was... Oh, I think that's important. Yes. Disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls, while the source of fear is within line of sight. Fear is the mind killer. No, you're gonna. It definitely does not. I nearly bled out. Yes, I've simply forgotten what happened in the past 10 minutes because of the blood loss, so I'm not afraid anymore. No, you are still afeared of the creature. You will repeat the save at the end of your turn. And as you were dropped unconscious, yes, you gain 1 level of exhaustion. That is part of one of the homebrew rules, yes. That saves are, or yeah, like getting dropped to unconscious and having to make that saves, no matter what. Once you get up, you get a level of exhaustion. No, that was a bonus action for you to feed someone a healing potion. So you still have your action. Oh right. He has his own. Yeah, he got one from the machine. The arbalest, yeah. Auto ballist. Right. Sorry, yes, you were suddenly conscious. Yes, he's got his slightly. I think it's a light crossbow for you, since that's the weapon mastery you took. All right, is that your turn? You want to stay there? All right, you can repeat your wisdom save, and then Lisi's go next. Yes, they're just difficult terrain. If you have a use of it, I think it's on. Yep. Yep. They're both added to your character sheets. Oh, and another thing I want to clarify for the inspiration. So yeah, if you want to use them out a lot, and I encourage you to actually expend them. I will try to be very generous with them. If you have like high RP moments or something dramatic or something that moves the plot forward, especially, it doesn't really matter which direction, but like something that like your character is being really active, then I'll try to reward you with them. And you can give them out to someone else. So if in a moment where you want someone else to have advantage, you can use it for them. And I'll probably be more generous with you if you do that. Right. So yes, you give out an inspiring word and give them their heroic inspiration. You start blasting, is that right? Oh yeah. Yes, for Zap. Exactly hits, yes. And when you're rolling damage, you can add the 1d6 to yes, you can do that. And also, what ability are you hexing? Okay. Zap. Your sickening force rips out over Pop Pop's shoulder, and you blast the creature as it's scuttling away, and it takes it in the shoulder and keeps moving. Barely injured. Alright, but you gotta move off. Yes. Step off of Pierre's back. Alright. Pop Pop. And then Pierre next. Okay. Oh. You know what? Also, thank you for reminding me of that. Lisi, because you cast a first level spell, can you close roll? Yes. I think it's a 1d6. Wait, let me share that. Sorry, d20. D20. Okay, no, you're fine. And as you release the magic, for a moment you feel the spell almost like getting out of control, but with your force of will, you can keep it in check, and nothing happens, or nothing extra happens. So you're good. Yeah, you would have think that'd have a bigger long magic effect, but anyway. Sorry, yes, Pop Pop. Okay. So let's see. That is interesting. Music we're out. Oh, we'll say it works for this. That's fine. That is a nasty effect. Okay. Yes. When the grease appears, yes, immediately you splash some grease all along the cave walls, and it just kind of goes completely around it. And he's covered in it. What's this save? Wow. And fails. Rolls a 3, and does indeed fall on his back prone. Doesn't take any damage. It's not tall enough for that, but he is prone. Like a greased up pig. And can you also roll a d20 as well? No, you can just mark it off on the... Let's see. Because it's a separate feature, your sorcery points. You can just say you did it, that was a bonus action, right? You quickened it into a bonus action, and then you can mark off your 2 sorcery points. Yeah, you did it. We'll figure out the mechanics later, or the software. For the firebolts, yeah. Roll your attack roll. Well, you didn't need it. That also hits. At least you can roll again and see if you get a crit. And a 15 hits, you can roll damage. Oh. It does not. The grease is not flammable, unfortunately. Flame retardant grease. Oh, wow. God. Okay. So it's an extra 10. Yeah, so Jesus. Yes, the hex also is added, so plus 16. Yeah, just the rolled. So that's extra 16 plus. So yeah, wow, that's crazy. The wild magic in your spells. Yes, the magic goes out, and it is. You watch as it's flying through the air. The grease goes off right after the first this blast hits the creature, the shape changer, and as it slams into the ground, there's like this after effect in it as the magic is the force is rumbling within it, and then it's sparked by the firebolt, and there's it's just right over this creature. Just sparks into flame. It takes 17 damage. Bloody nuts. Okay. And I'm glad you enjoy it. I can't hear it. I hope the software's getting it. And with you got a 13 on the magic effect. Let's see. Okay, tiny insubstantial motes of light circle around you. So most of the fiery power of your firebolt just gets stuck around you, and it's orbiting as like stars. And you shed bright light in a 10-foot radius and dim light for an additional 10 feet. Or who knows how long. Yes, all the magic blasting for it. Incredible power. She's good. There you go. That worked. Alright, you're glowing. That's fine. And Pierre, it is now your go. Oh, Papa, do you actually want to move as well? You want to say that? And Buster, he can also move. Okay. Find some cover. Also say, yeah, since you're not moving too much, you can use the rest of your movement to help Pierre stand up. So Pierre, you are not prone, and you have your turn as you're healed. Oh, what was the health for the healing potion? You rolled that. Or gentleness, right? You healed Pierre. Or either of you, gentleness, Pierre. Pop up, come on. Anyone. 2d4 plus 2. Nice. Okay. So you're up with 6 hit points, but the damage was still inflicted on you, and you feel that exhaustion as you're standing back up in Pop's and Lisi's arms. And you see him before you in the grease, which is still up and would still affect difficult terrain, but I think you can drop it if you would like. Pop just as a free action. You can make a ranged attack at disadvantage since he's prone. Yes, you can go up to him, and you have to get into the grease. No. The grease is this spot. Yeah, they're the red spots. The red squares. That is unfortunately a miss. Even with not wearing any armor, or maybe it's hidden right by his forearm, but he seems to be slipping around, and kind of just drops to the ground when he hears the crossbow twang. Fortunate, but still. Good. Right. Get up, you steady yourself on your feet, you pull back the crossbow, and you're still a bit off. You're still frightened of it actually at this point, so you have into your yes, always living at the edge. Yes, you pull back a bit. Gentleness holds you up. But you're still standing. You heal up the 12, nice. You added it, okay. You still have your movement, and after that you can roll your wisdom save, see if you steady your mind. You and Gentleness are just standing back, watching this creature. It is, even in a kind of pathetic state, it's just disgusting and like to look at, seeing the distended limbs, the fingers reaching out and like still multiplying and changing out, trying to get a grasp. You can see it like turn into claws for a moment to get a grip on the stone. And you just wonder, what is the limit of this creature's transformation? What is it going to make? But it is bloodied. It is it's like bleeding. Every time it creates a new pore or orifice on it, it gets extremely bloodied internally. There's some of that damage from the Eldritch Blast. But whatever it is not pleasant to look at. Fibblestiv is just panicking, terrified, just, oh my god, it's real, it's here! It's gonna kill the kings! Oh no! Get it! And she's not frightened, but she's panicked, and she's gonna run into one of these guys. And yeah, he's blocking the entrance. Yeah, all the numbers panicking and just cowering in their hovels. Ball. You're right. I would say. Nah, yeah, you would, if you're getting into melee range, you would have to step into the grease. But right there, you're not frightened at all. Thou, sir, thou. Ball. Yeah, that one. Jesus. Can you use your lost keys? I can move you over. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, and you moving into? Oh, you're doing the acid rest. So yeah, you stand right at the edge of the grace. I didn't mean to, but okay, that's good to know. Okay. Alright, so he makes a dexterity save, is it right? Okay. Go ahead and mark that off your sheet as you expend the use, and you spew in what would be a cone, but it's just a line as it funnels down down this tunnel right onto this poor creature. Let's see. Oof. Yeah, that is a fail. And he takes the full brunt of your acid damage as he's flailing around helplessly. And its mouth keep transforming, and its throat is splitting and reforming, and its horrid screech echoing throughout the caverns. Dabbledob is just like right at the top of the stairs, like, what in tarnation is that racket? Oh god. Are you going to roll your damage? 2d10 or 1d10 right now? The second button in the prompt is damage. Look in the chat. Oof. But you're a bit empty. You were showing off before, and ironically, you kind of just can't bring yourself to throw up in this situation. You're just kind of like, this guy is kind of... you just kind of feel bad for him right now. So you notice that every time he's taking damage, he has to like take a moment, as if even that little bit of the spray that got on him kind of just rubs it off and gets like the grease to neutralize or whatever. But you notice that he's taking a moment to like make sure he's focusing on something. It seems like he's concentrating on like a spell or some effect. Is that your turn, Thal? You still have your bonus action? Or would you like to move from there? You only use 5 feet. In the top right, top left, are you making sure you have like the box selected? Select tokens, not select targets. No, you want to select tokens, and then that'll let you. I don't know if that's what you want to do. Let's just need to refresh. Okay, perfect. All right. Continuing to lay the damage on it, but no one really wants to get near it, and the grease especially. Oops. So at the top of the round, you will... That's actually very harsh. Okay, you will use 15 feet, get up from prone. You see grease. Is that difficult terrain? Can you put the spell in the chat? Okay, I got it. Terrain. Okay, and it just stays difficult terrain. It doesn't have to. Oh yeah. Enters the area or ends its turn. Okay, so yeah, he's already in the area. So it's only if he ends his turn. All right. All right. So he will use half his movement. Oops. Here you go. And he will crawl up the stairs. And you can't see him at this point, but you hear Dabbledob scream out, "Oh!" Oh God, Frank! And he screamed out in Gnomish, and only Lisi and Gentleness understand. Oh my glitter gold! Glitter gold's balls! What is that thing? Don't touch me, you monster! And dash and disengage. Ooh, actually, I'm gonna be in stuff. And then Dabbled Up screams, "Oh, get away from that! Don't touch that!" And it's right there. Get back here! Somebody! No! Fiddleston! He's got a smell mark! The spellbook that you had looked at before that was on the wooden pedestal, that has their latest magic. You only saw only noticed first level spells like completed. They were clearly doing research on higher level stuff. At least Pop understood that. Gentleness, it is your turn. You are frightened. You can't see it, so I think you. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if you can get closer to it. Let me check it out. But you understand. The stakes just went up. What the hell is unsettling message? Frightened. You can't willingly move closer to the source of your fear, so yeah, you don't have to see it. You don't have the disadvantage on things right now, but you know that it's up those stairs and past that grease, so you can't move forward until the end of your turn if you succeed. Do you have ways to help your non-frightened friends get there faster? I don't know. Tell me. Okay. Alright, you can roll stealth, sure. See if anything else is here. You can hide from it. Yes, well, you're not hidden from these ones here. You move back into their hiding hole. But the other ones, you won't know what hit it. Well, you wouldn't be hidden from anything in the room that be. Okay. If it's irrelevant, we'll use that 27 stealth check. Okay, we'll make your wisdom save. No, you do not. You steel yourself. You find a corner to hide in. Just press yourself against the wall, and surrounded by all your allies here, you steady your breath and you calm your mind. D&D 5e Frightened does not exist. It's a fact. Right. Lisi. Yes, if you enter the area, you would have to make the save. Although Pop, you can drop it at any time. You can have it dissolve and drop concentration. Yes. So the path clears. Yes. I'm gonna say Pop, you do the spell that you do have from your racial trait is Long Strider, so if you want to use that, now, you can like whoever you're gonna want to cast that on, you can give him 10 feet of movement speed, an extra 10 feet. Alright, Lisi rushes forth. Yes, you see him. You see Devil Dot pointing and pointing his wand at, just like right across the window. And he looks to you from his eye and says, "Get him!" No, you don't have any. Like, it's just rock. You're still going up the stairs right now. Sure, you can cast it on her, yeah. At least you would have an extra 10 feet of movement. That 100%. Yeah. Ouch, that hurts. He's badly injured as you blast him in the leg, trying to break his knee, and the damage does injure him, and he starts limping for it, but he's still moving. He's moving towards these stairs down here, clearly trying to exit. Okay. Pop up. You cast your spell. You still have your movement. You still have your bonus action. Yeah, and if everyone is chasing, I'm assuming, or at least Thal and Pierre are. Pierre, you want to be able to move forward. With Thal, yeah, you can make your movement right now. Pierre, we'll get to, actually, you're going next. Pop. You have any bonus action too? I don't know if you have it. But you're following Lisi, readying your magic. Yes, and you're still glowing. You still have the fire. You have your light spell, and it's just extra. Yeah, I'll say like the light spell that you have is empowered, so it's not like 40 feet or whatever. And Pierre, you're still frightened. You cannot move forth towards the source of your fear until you make your save. But do you have any other actions you want to do in preparation? It's at the end, yeah. You can still ready an action, and then next I don't know what to do. Sure, yeah. If anything does come in sight, I would say actually one thing. Knowing that Lisi's like they're fighting in the workshop, and you can tell that that's happening. You can go this way, towards the ledge. That's technically away from the source of fright, and like. Keep an eye on the bridge. It is heavily obscured, so you would still have disadvantage to attack that thing there, but you can still make the attempt the moment you see something. So even with you would be able to make this shot right when the creature's in the middle of the bridge. It's 80 feet. Yeah. That's when you can actually see them. So yeah, you train your crossbow on that location, and you can make your wisdom save. You are no longer afeared. Prepare yourself. your exhaustion. Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change. It should be Yes. Yeah, I guess it's -2 for now because the official rules they made it. There's only 5 levels of exhaustion. When you reach 5, you die. Or sorry, when you reach 6, you die. I think I might prefer it to be like in smaller increments. I prefer like in the ones, but for now, you succeed anyway. And yes, it is. And Thal, it is now yours. Okay. Yes. If you, yes, you can. If you hold control while you're moving, then you can make them into sections. And just click, and that'll make a corner. Yes, I would say Pop Pop. What are you doing? As you're kind of straggling behind, the gnomes are all here, still cowering in fear in their hidey holes. Even Fibblestib is still like extremely disturbed by what she saw, and she was so close to. She seemed to have really like have some care for Warren, and maybe was one of the closer ones to him. But she's still trying to comfort the frightened gnomes here. You infuse the area with your wood elf magic vital energies, and you try to make flowers bloom. It's not so much flowers, but mushrooms. Bright neon colored mushrooms are infused with the fire energy around you. Brighten up the space. They look at the beautiful colors and they are soon a little more. They start to say, "What was that? What was it going for? He was going to kill the king. Was it the kings? He was going to take over and steal all our magic. No, all our mushrooms." "Oh, thank you, Mr. Oak. You're very kind. Thank you, thank you." And they all go up and start hugging you. They said Muslim blockbuster, and they ask if they can get. And yeah, they just cuddle him and like scratch his belly and start feeding him some more of them. Oh, thank you, Mr. Thank you. This smiling friends dipshit. This smart things just don't get it. Thank you so much, thank you. They all rotoscope dap you up. Bring back smiling friends. Says you're hitting that. Dabbledob goes down the way and watches you inspect this creature. Any of you said you were gonna rob him or check his pockets? Okay. With that, can you make an investigation check? Can you also roll one? 1d1. Oh, okay. You're good with the acrobatics. You get the. Okay, nice. You inspect the creature as it's hanging there. He still has his clothes on. Those didn't transform. Those were literally probably Warren's clothes. It's quite good. 65. Roll 3d6. Somebody's silver piece of 5. Check his pockets. You do find a pocket, not even a pouch. You see the full pocket in his jacket, quite rich. It's not or good crunch. And you find 10 silver pieces. It's only his head that's slipped. Alright, if you explicitly strip him down and take his clothes off, like that, if you want to clothes covered in the gray matter, purple blood is there. The rest of his form is a solid-ish creature. Let me see if I can. You see that? So that is the creature you see, except with an open brain. You take the clothes off, and he's... yeah. It's not so much it's strong, it's... The only reason it looks that muscular is because it's like literally skin tight. Like there's no little fat. Yes, exactly. It doesn't look like it should have been nature. You see that on the underneath the nape of the neck, almost like right above the spleen, where the soul is, you see a tattoo of black spine. It is about this time that as you are on the bridge. Okay. Give me a moment. As you, all of you here on the bridge, look out into the distance to the north, across the stream. You can see a figure coming forth across the stones, up the hills. A figure hides. Once entities you're forming, you can destroy them. Exactly what you see. But right now, it's just a blurry figure in the distance. And he points to them. Hello. You're walking very slowly, very cautiously. You're looking around, scanning the area of the mountain, and they look up to the bridge, and even in the mist, they clearly see you, or the figure standing there. And they slow down. Make sure they're not coming to anything. Or do seem to hopefully hear your words over the waterfall. You approach. Fiddlested is in the war rings with the hugging Papa. What do you see? Oh, I think he sees Mage Hand. It's not that spell. Yep, that's enough. Twice as much as you. Or I guess his backpack is limited. Yes, and also as you're investigating Bridge here, Dabbledob would have come up and sees you. What happened? And you go down and see the creature. And he starts retching. No, he clearly is. Give me just a moment. And he barfs rainbow glitter into. I think it literally would be glitter. It would be sparkling into the waterfall, into the pool. Oh! Did you have to kill him right on the bridge? How are we gonna get across? I can't look at this. And he moves back. Yeah, you can try that.
Yeah, you can attempt. After make a fight edge. As you're having this conversation and untangling the doppelganger, you successfully do so. Lots of yes. And you got the book, I see. Good. You can work Komodo length. This is not that deep, 5 feet deep at the deepest. But all you see is creature now. It'll pop up those of you in this the main honestly you can hear over this effect. Let's see. This wolf-headed little Let's see, man. You see, both of you are fairly traveled. This person is a loner, from what I understand, but does. So you said your background as a guide. So you can help people just work with adventurers.
Okay. I was asking if I understand NCT's character right. You are a guide who does share some of your knowledge and interact with adventurers, at least, and some other outlanders, right? Yes. So I think you might be known. Thal, you can make a history check and gentleness. Yes, history check. So you look at this figure and the huge wolf-headed, the dire wolf cowl. You may have heard some stories of this person, but I don't think you've ever met them. In your travels, you may have heard of this another traveler, a wanderer who lives in the woods, Neverwinter Woods, but usually stay by the mountains here. Yeah. Well, Floor, what is some particularly known events that you've partaken in or committed? You hear this. You hear the shout coming right over you. You can take 1 point of piercing damage. And the blood falls into the water red. Floor as you're talking with Piero, shouting up this ledge, trying to talk over the waterfall. You see the corpse of the doppelganger washing up against this island full of mushrooms, oversized mushrooms. You see on his back that black spider tattoo. You're about to fear. You saw it. Into this. Purple. Which I do it, right? To the stranger. You can make a history check yourself. Yeah. And if you're trying to learn about this stranger, this flora that came, you can make an insight check. Trying to get a bit more of their intentions, how hostile they are. Yeah, he's trying to think about them. Start with Thal. You're trying to eye this floor, and you can see her eyes, and they are bright, glowing yellows. The irises are almost too large. There's barely any whites in a wild animal. She'll I think she'll keep eye contact with you, and then she loses it, but not because she's like cowed. She just loses interest. And she doesn't seem hostile at all to you, even though she looks so rough and barbarous.
And her attention is absolutely drawn to the black spider. She's investigating the same thing. So anyway. Even that side eye, only semi-bombastic. Pierre, you ponder, you think, and it is rare for doppelgangers to be part of an order, dedicate themselves to something. But it's more so they don't dedicate themselves to ideals, but they are actually pretty susceptible to being indoctrinated. You get them from birth and shape their personality, they are kind of even more suggestible than normal people. You have, when you are dealing with high societies, it's actually not so uncommon to have a perfectly loyal spy who would literally die for you and will never give up any secrets, even if they were the perfect gathering. It's a 15-foot drop, lowest. No, there's just enough water to fall through. What? Yeah, you no-clip through the stone surface. Yeah, pivot step. Yeah, so I will say you can follow pivot step as they are going. They say we must let the king know that the shape changer has been defeated. He can rest his fears now. Oh. She looks at them and she's kind of purses her lips and sniffs. Yeah. I don't know. I guess we can bury these. I don't know where the real corpse is. Thank you. I hope we didn't eat it. We're doppelgangers. Our man, our no eaters. You don't know. Thank you. Come, let us go tell the kings. Yes, gather all of them. We can all They would want to speak with all of you, our heroes. Come, meet us in our workshop. You scuttle along. I guess you slide down the slope. And Pop, you are there. You can follow either gentleness. It seems everyone's gathering in the pool, just swimming through the fire. No one cares about keeping their socks dry. Taking your time, you can get down there. You see all the other gnomes. I think some of them would linger and like watch you, and just start pointing to, whoa, what's going on? Some of them are gathering in the workshop. So I'm looking up. First bath of the month. It could just be, popular symbol. It's summer. How does Fleur react to having this magic spell? Because you're used to seeing magic happen, but suddenly she starts speaking in her arcane words that you definitely don't understand. It reaches out the palm toward you. And a small island forms at her feet as all the dust and dirt is like just poofs off and falls down into the water. You get like that air dried poof all of her. As you're saying that, you see that there's these four gnomes. There were three gnomes that were watching you, just gather here and then converse. And one of them seems to run up to the others and say something to them, and then one of them in front shouts out, "Hey, hey, adventurers! The kings, they want to talk to you! Come to the workshop! Come on!" Of course! You can make a perception check. See if you catch anything yourself. Or as you're all moving back, I assume, to the whichever way you go. Yeah, Pierre takes the long way. No, you can't. Moving on. Oh, and it takes account the heights, and that's pretty epic. And the on the left side, on the tabs, it could be like the fourth to last one or the third to last one to you. The compass, pathfinder. Make sure that it's blue. I like it. Yes. Oh, no. Yeah. Public? Make an insight. Lord, whatever check you need. You can hide it by setting your chat to self only or private to gamers. Sexy performance check. This is another double. Okay, yeah. And you were all having this conversation and eyeing each other as you're moving back up, and not to the workshop, but to the throne room. And you can follow the gnomes, and specifically Dabbledon, and he would be the one to kind of wait behind. And says, "Come on, then, can't keep the kings waiting." I think you're stuck in the club. I'll just move you. And as you all gather here in this throne room, past at the end of this hall, past quite wide stone doors, not that much taller. Tall enough for you all, well, everyone except for Paul to get in comfortably. It's like a duck in and you come in and see a much wider and much taller room now here, at the end of which is a pedestal topped by two thrones carved straight out of the stone of the caves themselves, and sitting on top of them are these two gnomes with huge not top hats, but cone hats, wizards hats, the sign of a master scholar with this bronze crown, just like this jagged crown that's kind of shaped to look like the mountain ridge that they live under, set around it. And they sit here. One of them has his head down, kind of in shame, hiding his eyes behind the lip of the brim of his hat. The other one puts a hand out. Pats the hand. These two bearded gnomes look much older than the others. They have more of the gray and even some silvery white leading through the raven black. And this one says Corvos. I'm sorry. No, it was Gnurphy. Corvos is the one that was there. And Gnurphy stands now as he sees you coming in. says, "Adventurers, my heroes, our heroes. I am King 𝐀𝐜𝐜𝐜𝐜. This is my husband, King 𝐁𝐁𝐜𝐜𝐜, and you have saved us. This danger, this madness that has befallen our kingdom has been lifted. Thank you. We will forever be grateful to you, and you are always welcome in Novigrad." And all the other gnomes start cheering and clapping. Yippee, hooray! Thank you, heroes! Thank you. And some of them start like playing their trumpets. And they start sparking and like snapping. And as they do, sparks start flying all across the room and flying up into the tall ceilings and kind of dancing around and becoming images of your faces in multicolored spots. And King 𝐁𝐁𝐜𝐜 stands, still looking down, and then he looks up to meet all your eyes. You see that his eyes are like super sunken in, and a bit bloodshot, like he has not been sleeping. And you recognize his voice. He was the one who was screaming before. His voice is a little shot. I am sorry to all of you for causing you to worry and letting my own fears, my own madness, make this situation even worse. You have saved us, and I will reward you for freeing me of my own fear. And he from behind their seat, they take out a hat, much like theirs, but without the crown attached. It is covered in sparkling stars, and it's kind of gilded with the rim. This hat is an artifact from our very founders. This is a sign of their scholarly pursuits and their arch magic. We'll give it granted to you as a sign of goodwill. You are also fellow scholars. You'll particularly kind of hold it out for Pop, specifically, thinking you are the wizard. Yes. Kind of good. It's definitely a magic item. And that also pulls out a wand, beautiful wand of maybe pine wood that has that very strong pine scent that fills the room as he unwraps it. It's like a sash. It says, "This is one of our most potent weapons. We try not to make war at all, and even when we do need to defend ourselves, we don't wish to cause much harm. This... the magic has waned a bit, but you can restore it, I'm sure of it." And he'll hold it out to whoever accepts. This pine-scented wand. Just out to the open to anyone who takes it. Go forth and receive it. And he bows to you. Thank you. And to celebrate the defeat of this shape changer, we'll have a feast for our guests. We'll go and share our wine and our bread and our fish. Of course, Banana will wake up her hot cross buns for everyone. Huzzah! And they start partying and cheering even more than before. Mead? No, I'm sorry, we don't have enough bees here. That'll be... We can check. We might have some beer from Phandelver or from the dwarves. Delay exception. And as you're watching all these gnomes dance and party around you, even more frantically than before, as you mentioned of a feast and a party, so they're dancing all around you. Are you joining in the dance? Are you moving back? See, the floor is just around the corner, out of sight. That is morbid. Inertly, Quentin is suffering. You keep it. We have plenty of ore and metal, precious stones to go around here. You make good use of it. Of course, if you need to rest, and even if you wish to live with us, you're more than welcome. The rooms might be a bit too small for your other friend, but even a goblin is welcome here if you are quick. You clearly are. Glad to hear it. And he shakes your hand and very enthusiastic. As he's shaking your hand, you feel the magic power in him. You start like levitating a little bit, and he lets you go. Thank you. You can perform this. Make a performance check, and you can have disadvantage if you want. You don't really need to. Second time. Not bad. Sir Horace has shown you some steps, and you tried to remember it. Maybe he was more of a dancer, and you would watch him. And you get some of the vibe, and you try to mix it in with the gnome river dance, mountain dance. And they're having fun. You're joining, and it's much like a square dance, kind of just swapping partners all around as they're moving out of the room. Are the rest of you dancing and joining in, giving them space, or talking to the kids? It's the wall behind. Totally busted. He is busted. Yeah, I was too. each new move gets a new. Every time he does a new move, he gets a new thing. Down now as you kind of led through a way, they start dancing down across the bridge, past the blades, and you see that once the last of them are out, one of them, the last one, uses a mage hand to reactivate the lever and have the blades burn. And you move through the space here. The guards where Ola and Pog we're talking to Factoray. On their ledge, and they see the party going down, and they run down around and join. And everyone eventually gathers here in the wine room with these barrels. Yes. Hey, who started the party without me? That's Pog. And then the casks are opened. One of the casks is cracked open, and it starts. Wine is poured out for all of you first, and then the king. And, you have your cheers, your toast. You all toasted yourselves, and the party continues right here in this room. And eventually, people from the kitchen start coming down, bringing their snacks. You have your banana bread, and. Jeez. The only meat that comes is fish. You can make a perception. Yes, the cups are a little small, but the wine is plentiful. And it is potent enough that you would definitely be drunk if you are trying to drink. You get like 3 cups. Okay. Keep your faculties. When they notice you, they're kind of wide-eyed, like, "Oh, what the hell are you doing here?" And then eventually one of them does come up and hand you a drink. There you go. Come on, join the party. Yeah. And eventually you do get offered some bread stuffed with baked fish. It's perfect. Yeah. And during this time, all of you can level up the performance already. Yeah, and some of them move out to the kitchen, presumably a little more space there as they have their breakfast. As they're waking up now. The kings go there too. They bow to you again and just say, thank you, thank you. Please enjoy, have as much as you need to drink or eat, and rest. Yeah, I think they probably stay for like 30 minutes in this main party, and then they go to have a more proper. Oh, yeah. You're a sweet one too, Gentle. You... I don't know if you're my bestest friend. I can't say that, obviously. Cameraman's my bestest friend, but you're getting up there. Come, let's dance. And they grab you and they start twirling around. Star-crossed levels. Um... It's a good time to do it. Pretty new. I want to say, I'm trying to add poison, but it keeps moving. Yes, indeed. Also, while you're here having this party, real quick, Dibbles Stib will come in and we'll hand Pierre the clockwork amulet, and he'll hold out the pole of collapsing, probably the thong or something.
We'll say, well, I promised that if you saved us, I'd give you some a magic item. So here you go. An all of my word. And I've already added those two. Oops. I think I added the poll too. Joy Bell, actually, as you say this, runs across the room and I'm in, and jumps on Thal's back. Do you resist that? You let her do it though? Get him! I'll be your chicken! Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And she climbs down. I didn't mean to. Space for you. Your floor is stuck between the gnomes. Are you like hiding? You're standing on top of the barrel. And they all, yeah. And down here, Joy Bell, you go to one side. I guess them two in front. They're the one who actually do it. No, the corners are taken. Oh yeah. Well, I'm culinarily trained. What do you mean by that? Oh yeah, I'm gonna bake you into a chicken pot pie. On guard then! I guess. Thal and Pierre, you can both make athletics or acrobatics checks. And I think Gentleness and Joy Bell will both make acrobatics check because you're both trying to show each other. So yeah, so Thal, you can make athletics. Yeah, Thal and Pierre, you're just trying to keep them steady. You can pretty easily carry them on your shoulders. They're not that heavy for you. You're just trying to make sure that they stay on your shoulders. Ooh, nice. And Joy Bell got a 2, but she stays on her. Yeah, by a lot. Yeah. You. I think actually Thal, you're the one who makes. Yeah. Literally slams into Pierre, going head forward and letting your weight carry Joybell and sort of push Gentleness back onto the other gnomes here who like run out of the way. Oh no, we're gonna be crushed! And they just you Gentleness, you and Joybell just have like a slap fight, and you're just like you're barely doing anything to each other. It's just all like leaning over Pierre. And Joybell is not drunk, but she does mimic you. It's like, that's the ultimate strategy, of course! And she tries to flap harder and fly faster. Okay, you just let yourself fall back. Gentleness, and you collapse to the ground. And all the gnomes move back. And Floor, as you leap onto that barrel, it gives way under your feet and opens into a giant mouth. As it's a mimic. And we'll pick up there next time. I'm gonna make everyone roll initiative again. Perfect. Thank you for that. Yep. I've been shepherding you this entire time. I might not have been that. Yeah. There we go. Yes, and another one. Yes, yeah. Yes, and you. Sorry. You all have disadvantage. Yes, you are all civilians. Nice. You can just roll a roll a d20 and I'll update it. Yeah, you can say the letters. Okay. Oops. All right. Your score, yeah. So yeah, it only changes if it's lower. Okay. And as that one gives way underneath Flora's foot, as she, or even all her limbs, as she like leaps over like a dog or a wolf. Another mimic, another barrel here. Right where this wall of gnomes were, the ones that were not getting quite as drunk. It leaps into action too, and gets ready to attack them. And we'll pick up here next time in the midst of the party. Some of you drunk. Nice. Oh, did everyone level up by the way too? Did you get everything you make all your trips? Yeah, go ahead and do that now. You did level up, but you did not take a short rest. But your HP has increased. Nice. Thank you for making it.
That was a pretty good session. I couldn't hear any of the music, but I hope it was very thematic. Yeah. Yes, I'm sure the bass dropped just then. And stuff. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Or that. I don't think so. You get more sorcery points, but not more. But yes, I think you do still get some more spells prepared because Pass Without Trace is from your race. You just automatically get that, and it looks like you can prepare 2 more spells, and you have 2nd level slots then. And it's this level that you're all getting your subclass. So if that isn't already in your thing, I think it is for most of you. Yes. You don't. I think you have to plutonium import that separate. Technology. Yeah, I did. I that's what I imagine. Sorcery. That's accumulation. Yeah, I'll let. As long as you got all like the HP increases and everything else is in, like the base stats, and I'll leave Foundry open tomorrow. You guys need to check anything. That's GG. Thank you. I'm grateful. Now, 2 sessions. All right. No, there's only one doppelganger. Yes. Another 2 minutes. So there was one doppelganger that was transformed into a gnome, and these two niggas were transformed into bears. Before that, the cart and the contraption workshop. We'll learn more about that next time. The Heroes of Nomengard. That should be your new party name. The Nomengardians. Yeah. I think it definitely sets an expectation. It's like the grave diggers are coming. Like, oh god. But then it turns out you're all pretty chill. Yeah. The most powerful member. The most dangerous of all. Yeah, that's exactly it. It's like I cast Meteor Swarm. Yeah, just like a race from reality. You've been annihilated. I send. Thinking like it's a single particle of antimatter that just annihilates just a little region of space-time in your thing. That is exactly it. And Pop-Up finally has wild magic now. Yeah, he's infused with the magic of the area. It's permanent now. Yeah, it's gonna flash. Actually, in fact, the magic item you got, your Hat of Wizardry, is normally only for wizards, but because you used to be a wizard, you get attune to it. It's a common magic item, but it'll give you even more cantrip versatility, because that's what sorcery is more. Yes, absolutely. How do I do? It's a wand of pyrotechnics. So it's executing it that way. Can you see its description? You see? Even in your inventory? Like left click it or click the box. Nice. Oh, okay, yes. And with your identify and with your, or make an Arcana checks. Good advantage with this. I don't know the nose of being. Okay, definitely take it. Okay. Yeah, so this was happening during the party. You were inspecting, you had your little ritual as you were talking with Pierre and identifying all the magic items you can receive, that you have received. And you see that this wand of pyrotechnics is a fairly weak item now, but you can tell that there is some. It's like there's a space for more power. Like the wand itself, the material is very high quality and is clearly used to be a more powerful wand. And you might be able to restore it. What's the matter? With effort, with some time, perhaps even going to the spell of forges. If it's similar magic that they use to create stuff here, it might be able to empower. Could it be a wand of fire notes? And everyone is blinded for a second. It's a fucking phosphor bomb just. And then yeah, that happened before the movie. For the chicken fight, that's what led to the yeah. It's all connected. Perfect. All right. Yeah. Sure, that's what we'll say. It's just like... I'm pretty excited about this campaign. I feel like I've been trying to. I chose this campaign specifically because I thought it'd be easy and not too much thinking. But I've already been editing a lot of things. Like, there's not supposed to be a doppelganger, or there's only supposed to be 1 minute. That's supposed to be the only actual enemy other than the trap. 6 players here. You guys have been doing very well. Right, okay, I think you went to we're gonna die now. Yeah. Gentleness, go sicko mode on. Trixie's up there. Trixie's like ideologically fit. Or it just happens to be. Everyone be on your best behavior. Put on your Sunday shoes. I have no shoes. Yes. Yeah, I think once they... the gnomes... The way that I'm watching you come in, they don't seem to care that much. They seem to be pretty okay with the fact that you're not attacking. Now you have to defend, or you can run for your life. You don't have to defend anyone here. You can just let them deal with it. No, that's crazy. You do go first. So you're falling into this mimic and instantly you just fucking crash into you. Oh. Oh, damn. Yeah. So pretty quick. Okay, yeah, it's that very mimic that acts for it. Okay. Nice. Alright, I gotta go. I missed the bed. Midnight, guys. Yes, it's next week. Most of it.
And I said, Noah, the scene tomorrow. I'm talking too much. This Bobo doesn't talk this much.